Hey, fellow captains. Squishy Chew here, episode 4 of our tutorial Let's Play Captain of Industry Update 2. Today we get some concrete blocks done, tap some groundwater, and set up some advanced logistics. Alright, that's enough from editor Squishy Chew. Back to playing Squishy. Alright, so today, I think next on our list, so we want to expand on our belt fed automation a bit. The next on the list would be our construction parts. They're tiered, so we're going to need a bit of space for them. And I would like to get maintenance on the back end of it too. But before we can do construction parts, the recipe I want to go with is the one that uses the concrete slabs. So if you look in the assembler, you can use bricks and you can use concrete. To do concrete, we do need cement, and to get cement, we need limestone. So we're going to set up another miner first. Mine control tower, I've seen this done a couple of times now. Let's put him up here. Sorting plant, and he will do limestone, rock, and dirt. And then of course, the usual, just go into the mountain please, and then go like that way would be nice. Edit the area, make sure our guy when he comes out can do it, and we'll just put one on him for now. 2 trucks, and we've been extremely busy for a while now. This takes us up to 39, then 40, 45. I think we should be okay still. Still fairly high up, good amount of fuel, so I don't think we'll be in too much danger there. Let's unpause those as well. Now, while they're building, I would like a little bit more unity and the reward for completing this, which is our groundwater settlement water, which we will be feeding groundwater. It has to be attached to your settlement somewhere. I could go here or here, but you can tell by the terrain, like, I'm gonna have troubles getting pipes in and out of there. So we've got 2 resources into settlement water, of course, and wastewater, whatever you want to call it. They flush the toilets and they want to get rid of it. They don't want it to just sit there. Funny enough. Yes, that should be okay. The wastewater's easy enough. We just do what we've been doing with the rest of our trash and dump it in the ocean. It'll be fine. We won't regret that later at all. It's saying low food supply. I'm not convinced. 13.2, 9 and 9. I think we'll be alright. I suppose we could, just be safe, is whack another farm in. If we're going to do that though, we will need more people. Now, 16, it's not too bad. It's only, what, 7 or 8 rain catches. The problem with that is it's going to grow as our settlement grows. So we're going to use new resource, groundwater. You can usually put 2, sometimes 3 on these. I like to start with 2. And where am I going to run this? Because we'll end up with these being irrigated, and they'll get tanks on the back, which we've got to plug our water into. But I don't want the water to go from the groundwater into the farms and then the town. I want the town to get first dibs on the water. So, how are we going to route that? We're going to use one of these, which is a pipe balancer. And I'm just going to come all the way up to 3. And I might just stick him right there. So now I can bring my groundwater down, plug it into here, and then send one pipe over here to the town, which we might want excavators to get over. I'm just going to put a bridge in there ready, and we'll unpause that, and unpause that. Grab our little pipe here. And then come up to... can we just straight shot this? Miss that? Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay, going onto these hills will sometimes give you some weird angles and heights. I'm going to try to avoid that. Yeah, so you can see there how the ground comes up. Sometimes it can put a kink in your pipe. Doesn't do anything to it. It just looks odd. Alright. So, our first pipe we want... will come straight into our town. So that one is going to be our priority. It just means, so anything that comes into this splitter, before it goes into this balancer, before it goes anywhere else, has to come in this direction. And this needs, yep, already set, good. So we can build that, build that. Perfect. Concrete. It's going to need coal, rock, and limestone. Coal's here. This won't last long. The next coal patch is up the back here. Might just sneak it in here. I probably will end up moving the settlement to the back here somewhere. Even in this area, clear the trees out. Yeah, I think this will be alright. We've got the rainwater right there. And if it ends up not being enough, we can drop in another one of our priorities. So then that way it'll come to the second priority first, and then the second priority will send it to the town and then off to production. Okay. So concrete. Concrete. So each one of these will make 12. Each one of these will use 12. Now, I like to do a few assemblers. You can see I placed 5 of these, but I think 4 for the constructions will be enough. And I've already marked all that for mining. Yeah, we'll put it back here. It'll be. So if I go 1 first, put 1 space, and then copy those. That, oops, that'll give us our 4 lots. And then the recipe. We've got a few recipes to choose from. We can use sand and slag. We can use sand and gravel. Gravel is crushed rock. We can use manufactured sand and gravel, which is crushed gravel. Or we can use manufactured sand and slagged crushed. First of all, we don't want any deliveries here. I'm going to go with manufactured sand and slag. But if there's no slag, by all means use gravel, because we're already going to have rock here. But if I just do the rock one, I don't think we'll have enough to run the machines all as much as we want. We'll copy those settings, move them over to there. Now, first thing we want to deal with would be the cement. And the cement is made rotary kiln, just limestone and coal with a little bit of exhaust, and they'll make 3. So for these, oh, the leveling crew's finished its mining. So you guys can come and work on this then. Alright, so back to the rotary kiln that makes the cement. So each one makes 3. Now, past me knows that when we upgrade these, they will use 3. But there's no upgrade at the same time for the rotary kiln. So what I want to do is bring him back just a touch, because we're going to have these are going to have to come out level 2 for one, level 1 for the other, and then this one go to there. So that's the footprint for this part of the line. That's probably still a little bit close for my liking. Put him there. And then copy him, flip him. Stick that one there. And copy both of those. Give them the 1 space. So now we can in. And they're still going to be too close. Are they? Yeah, because that's going to put a connector next to a connector. The game doesn't like doing that. Come back 1 more. That was a bit more than 1 more. Let's try that again. 1, 2. That's where I want them. In. And then this one can... Nope, I did want that extra one because we need to get the exhaust out. Like so. Now they 9 and 9 exhaust, so each one does 18. We could just use 1 smokestack for all 4 of these. I'm just going to put them like so. Run a pipe. Everybody loves their pipes. Okay. We will need coal, limestone. Water's done. I'm going to save that because I'm going to need that to help build some of this. So the next... they need... It ends up being 18 in the long run. So, we are going to want So that'll be our center belt. One, that's two, that's three. So if we go to there, that'll be 24, 48, and 72. The reason why I'm doing it at 72, again, as we upgrade these, we will need more. Now for this one, no deliveries, please. We want the first recipe to be slag crushed, and we want the second recipe to be rock to gravel. Copy those. Now these three machines will cover both of these slots. Be behind those. Now we want to go up to here, and then over to the next one, over to the next one, and over to the next one. And of course, this machine, this machine, this one, this one. So now we just need rock and slag to come in. But we still have one more ingredient we have to deal with, and that is our manufactured sand. Again, it's in a crusher. Now, he will need 6 eventually, so 6, 12, and 24. This guy makes 8. So we're going to, again, this, as you can see, are on different levels. We can put these right up hard against each other, and it should be fine. A little bit tricky to get the mouse in there, but it'll be alright. So this one is going to be our manufactured sand. And then it is just a matter of coming out. Can you get to 2 straight away? You can. Can't. Yeah. So we'll go to 1 first. And then we'll come up to 2. That one. And then connect down the bottom. Connect down the bottom like so. So now we need gravel. And at most we will need is 24. 24 rock makes 24 gravel. This one. This is where it gets a little bit trickier. I'll try it there. Rock to gravel. Off and off. Then if I go to here, yeah, I can get in there. Okay, so now we need rock, slag, limestone, and coal. Limestone and coal, they are probably going to be the easiest, so let's deal with them first. Okay, storage. So we'll have, that should be far enough away. So limestone and coal. Keep me full. And keep me full. Speaking of limestone, let's see if our, yes, we are. And please go get me limestone. Okay, so we want to go up to that level. Whoops. This one. This one. One. And then coal. Should have done the bottom belt first. I do this to myself all the time. Okay, so that deals with coal and limestone. The next thing we want to do is we're going to have transport. Okay, so that basically fits fine. And then, yes, you now are my slag bucket. So your priority. We always want to do the slag first, basically, is what it's telling it. And then do the other ones. You can go away with no import, no export, and you can change to rock. So what this will do, trucks will deliver here any rock, 50% of it will go into this bucket, 50% of it will go onto this belt. When this bucket gets to here, if there's slag, it will stop. It will not go through. This will keep 50, 50, 50, 50 until this is full. And then obviously the belt will back up and stop it from unloading. That's how we get the double recipe to work. So slag comes in, it crushes slag. Rock comes in, it makes gravel. Crushed slag comes in, it makes concrete. Gravel comes in, it makes concrete. Now these use 6, 12, so 24. Currently we've got 7 and 7 is 14. So we're also going to need at least them. And will you let me take you off of that? You will. Okay, that's the way you want to go. That's fine by me. So I want to come on there, there, and then down to ground level, and then in. Same as this one, down to ground level, and then in. Okay, now we are going to collect. I'll save it to the captain's office. Industrial vehicle fuel saver. Relation, plenty of food. You can have plenty of food. And collect. Okay. Now we've got a little bit of unity. So, oh, we still need box. Now I would like to get at least 2 of these up. Let's just unpause for now, and then we'll do what needs to be done after that. So all those need to come undone. So 2 of these means we need 6 manufactured sand. Well, so we need 1 of them, which means we need that. 2 of those is 18. He makes 24, so we need 1 of that. 2 of these, as we already know, will run off of 1 of these. So then it's just a matter of unpausing all the belts. That lead into that production. I went with this. You, and of course you. Now, back. Oh, we still don't. We don't have enough workers. Let me just finish this off, and then we'll go solve that problem. Okay. Can I Unity that? I can't. Of course not. Oh, this is paused. Huh. Problem solved. I still got 50 Unity. We can come here and adopt 10. And maybe turn this off. Turn this back on. Really? Why? If I turn you on, I need you to work. How many have you got in you for? You're done. So let's just pause that. So make sure everything of ours we've got running right now will run. Okay, so you can see this working already. So the rock is blocked, but the slag will go through. Mr. Belt. Let's see if we've managed to get any limestone yet. Ah, we're out of dumping. Just keep going for now. I don't know where I want to dump yet. Okay, so what have we covered so far? We've groundwater pump, sediment water, and concrete production. Now, I touched on irrigated farms. I'm out of yellow construction parts, so that may take a bit. We might have to do that on the next one. Custom surfaces. So you can use resources to paint custom surfaces, just a aesthetic, but it does also reduce any vehicle driving over its maintenance by a significant amount. I usually just use it for aesthetics and take the maintenance reduction as a bonus. It's pretty sad, but that's what I do. I don't have a lot of white, but I think what I do want to do. Ooh. I need to flip that like this. So I want to do advanced logistics, but there's just not enough room there for it. Unfortunately. Can we get them in onto this one? Ah, we can. Alright, so we're going to go with iron buckets, and then we'll need I'm going to do this a little differently. So in the last island, I have been doing them with the main resource on the left quite a bit. But I think to make it easier later on when I get bigger trucks. So that's the iron. And then we'll have dirt and rock with belt, a belt. Now, while I'm setting it, you all can try and build. Oh, I've already forgotten. You were dirt. So you'll be dirt, and copy paste, and you'll be rock, and copy paste, and you will be iron ore, copy paste. And this guy we want to keep empty when you've got nothing else to do, and this guy we want to keep empty when you've got nothing else to do, and this guy we want to keep empty when you've got nothing else to do, but before you start mucking around with dirt and rock. And finally, we want to add an export route. So clicking that button and you get this UI. I'll explain it a little bit better in half a second. To here, to here, here, to here. And we want to tell this one to reject single product loads. Now, what that has done, so if you look here, these are the vehicles that we own. These are the vehicles that are available to be assigned. So these are like the general logistics network, just doing all the odd jobs. So if I do just general jobs, that would be, that pool of trucks is looking after all this work over the last 3 months. Mining, so assigned. So this excavator and these 2 trucks are a part of this contained network. They don't touch the general. So they can't, this truck here, for instance, can't come over here, pick up rubber and take it to this box. All he can do is pick up from this excavator. With advanced logistics though, he can pick up from this excavator and then either drop it here, 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 or here. If he has a mixed load, he will come to the ore sorter. If he comes to the ore sorter like this with just iron ore, the ore sorter will go, no, don't think so, buddy, go away. And then he'll go to this one. Now, because these aren't built yet, we're just going to go here and add this bucket to the list as well. So now, and on that bucket, I want to tick accept assigned only. So now what that's done, you can see this one will only accept materials from an assigned vehicle. This one, however, the general trucks can come to this box, pick up some iron, and take it to here. And these trucks won't drive quite as far anymore when they don't need to. If these drop-offs are available, they will use them before they go driving all the way over to here. Drop this off. How far off's that? 40. Oh, tree harvester's done. Okay, so your next area then, my friend. Your next area needs to be around here, I think. 3 months of food. Maybe we did have a food problem. because we're going through a dry season. Yeah, okay, so we're definitely going to need to look at upgrading these farms. And I may even need to... Yeah, I'm going to run out of food before they finish. And I don't have enough to trade for that, because I've spent them all. I could take a loan. But I don't like to hurt my credit score, and I don't think I can pay it back. See, they're only supposed to... So you get a bad crop. Oh, I turned plenty of food on. Turn that off, and that should... Yeah, give us another month. You might make it in time. Put trees in the way. That one and that one. Well, that was a shame. Oh, we didn't build the pipe. And I left the beacon on. Overcrowded. And fuel saver off now. Well, that was certainly successful. We are looking at starvation, and we are looking at overcrowding. But if you want to see how I deal with that, you'll have to tune in next time. That'll be it for tonight. Don't forget, say good day to your mum for me. Bye.